Mandalore, welcome back. Dub Digital, crypto news, macro trends. Give me a subscribe if you appreciate the content. I'm trying to bring you the hottest crypto content on the internet. You clicked on this video, right? You already know what it is. We talking about Wanchain. I got my Mandalorians in the building. What's up? It's been a minute. I look away for 2 seconds and Wanchain's bleeding. Our bags are bleeding. And I hate it when my team's bags are bleeding. What's going on? Why is Wanchain going down when Bitcoin's going up? Well, guess what, guys? Has a lot to do with the dollar. Has a lot to do with the macroeconomic environment. The stage is getting set for what I believe is a bull run in commodities, including cryptocurrency, guys. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we're sitting out here on WAN BTC on the weekly time frame. You know, I like to show you that long-term price action, or at least longer-term price action. One, because it stops getting y'all panicked every time there's a big dump, because in the large scheme of things, it's not that big a deal if you invest the way I invest. If you're a value investor, you're interested in picking things up on the lows, doesn't mean you're gonna catch the exact low. That there's patterns, big patterns that play over years, your perspective shifts. It changes a bit when you understand that these things can take years to play out. A 40% drop from the highs I think that we experienced was nothing. It was nothing in the scheme of things. Helps me keep my feet on the ground, tethered to reality when I look at it like this. But let's zoom up real quick, guys. As you see here, I've had these areas circled right here just to show you that, like, look, I call this resistance line the launch pad. This is a launch pad because after this point, once we have a support resistance flip to occur, we got like not much resistance past that point. Next point of resistance is like 143% up, and it just starts making big swaths, big engulfing moves. 721%. You guys want more? I can give you more. Bang! 5,000%. Oh my goodness, guys! 6,000%. With the good comes the bad, and with the bad comes the good. Everything's a give and take in life, even with investing and charting. Hard up, hard down. So the lift off on the weekly from May 2020, we went up at the peak about 200%. It took us approximately 121 days to achieve that. We've experienced a drop of about 60%. This has taken about 50 days to play out. Not saying that we're done dropping here, but look at where we are currently at, guys. We're dang near right back where we were in May of 2020. So I'm going to offer an alternative perspective to you. If you were scared to get into Wanchain right around May of 2020 because it was at its lowest point, guess what? You have another opportunity. God has blessed you with another opportunity to maybe pick up some DeFi gold. Not financial advice though. But let me ask you a question. Why? Why does it hurt you to pick it up on this end of the hill other than this end of the hill? Nothing's for sure in investing. Nothing's a guarantee in life. But if you change your investment thesis to everything reverts back to the mean, we understand that the lowest point of a chart that looks like this is probably going to go up, and a huge impulse is probably going to go down at some point. Let's flip it up into the daily here. Obviously, this guy shot all the way through. We remove this and we adjust. We're like water, like Bruce Lee says, man, be water, my friend. You got more information, we correct. If you're rigid in your thinking and investing, you're going to get slaughtered. Assuming that this trend line holds still, we're finding a small bounce coming in here, guys, around the 2072 Satoshi level. And looking at it, guys, we see this wick that we had this crazy emergency wick happen around August 2020. Well, look where we sold down to, guys, around the wick. Funny that charts have memory. It's funny that we're right there. So what this is saying, guys, and why charts have memory, just so you could think through things on your own. Asset drops down, panic sells down, and wicks back up. This point tells you not only that people like freaked out, panicked, and sold Wanchain at that point, but tells you that this is the area where investors as a whole said, okay, this is getting ridiculous. What's going on here? I'm gonna buy this up. We've revisited that level. We're sitting right on it. We see some volume coming in, a green candle that's currently forming on the daily here. That shows you that this is an area that people just don't buy it. They don't buy the devaluation of Wanchain. And you know what? I don't really either. We know the nature of Wanchain. We know how high it can go. Let's just recap if you're new to this asset. We have 2-day price impulses of this thing, upwards of 50%. Another one, 30%. Even on the bounce here, 30%. This thing is like a pogo stick on steroids. Thinking in that lens, does it really surprise you that this thing shot up about 120% and corrected like enormously? It really shouldn't. But Dub Digital, this is horrible, man. You keep saying that Wanchain's the truth. Wanchain's the truth, but all it does is go down, bro. Why, bro? Why? Resistance have been a bear. We have one here, which is identified by this red area, and then we have these two areas right here, which is a cyclical peak that occurred in August of 2019 and September 2019 grouped together here, which is causing strong resistance. September 2020, there was a meteoric rise that occurred. Over the course of 2 days, Wanchain rose up about 50% and dropped down just the same in a matter of 2 days. So what's really happening, guys, is Wanchain's trying to break out of the eggshells like a little baby bird. Little baby bird Wanchain sitting there poking out. It's trying to poke out with all its might. It's like almost and it got tired. Come on, guys, what do you expect? This little baby bird, little baby Wanchain. I don't even know where I'm going with this. You hear what I'm saying? This thing is like fighting against gravity, pushing down on Wanchain with tense sell pressure because everyone's so mad at Wanchain. They're so mad at Wanchain, guys, because they might have invested up here, they might have invested up here, invested in here, and it's gone sideways or down. Don't let other people's opinions of an asset influence your idea of the asset. That's why you need to do your own research, dig into it yourself so you get conviction in your asset. I'm sold on the Wanchain use case, cross-chain DeFi. I'm trying to use all these blockchains. It's such a pain. It sucks. It sucks, guys. Be honest. Trying to get from one chain to another, it sucks. And that's exactly why I think Wanchain's about to have some big staying power in this market, because they're actually solving a real big problem. Dub Digital, how the heck they gonna do that? WanSwap, y'all. Oh, y'all didn't know? WanSwap. Hate using all those dexes, jumping back and forth, sending all these addresses, burning up all this gas? Me too. Check it out. Here's a sneak peek at WanSwap for all DeFi DGens out there. Don't miss cross-chain liquidity farming. Money face. After Wanchain launches WAN tokens with WAN 5.0, you can use WanSwap instead of centralized exchanges for swapping between ERC20 and BTC and more chains soon. Guys, this is a game changer. It's a game changer. This has been the biggest problem in crypto if you've been around crypto for any amount of time. You guys think it's hard now to get around like crypto? You should have been there in 2013. It was damn near impossible. Now we got a DEX. You don't gotta give up your actual digital assets and put it in the faith of someone you don't even know. Integrates into your wallet. Never lose custody of your tokens. Want to swap between EOS and Ethereum and all this crap? No problem. And there's not another DEX that allows you to do that, guys. This is actually a real hit at the centralized exchanges. And this is something that if you believe in the actual OG ethos of crypto, this is the kind of thing you want to see. But Dub Digital, what does that have to do with the price going up, bro? Fundamentals typically precede price appreciation. People closer to the knowledge have the knowledge to accumulate and ride the price up and sell to those who don't have the knowledge. That's how you make money in markets, guys. The more informed take the money of the less informed. And if you're in a Wanchain, I would say you are along the lines of a more informed individual in this space, because not only are you responding price pumps like everyone else is, you're anticipating the pain points of the market. That's what real pros do, guys. Dub Digital, you just like to ignore when the price goes down, bro. I know your game. No, it's because I understand that markets affect markets. I understand that other things affect crypto. We got Bitcoin here, guys. We got Bitcoin right here raking out. This thing has been taking off since the 9th of October, looks like. Currently, it's up about 20%. We know that if Bitcoin goes up, alts initially go down. But Dub Digital, why the heck would alts go down? It's because everyone's selling their alts that are already cheap on the floor, taking a loss, get into an expensive Bitcoin. So if you understand what's going on, you could take advantage of the situation on both sides. That's what we do. After initial breakout of Bitcoin, I expect altcoins to follow suit. But Dub Digital, doesn't everything go down when Bitcoin goes down? Not if Bitcoin is breaking out past the cyclical high. Not if everyone's tweeting about Bitcoin. Not if the whole crypto world's getting jazzed and catching the buzz of Bitcoin. No, it's all about sentiment in markets, guys. And right now, it looks like positive sentiment's forming. This is DXY. It tracks the relative strength of the dollar compared to other fiat currencies, the yen, the euro, etc., etc. Guys, you know that crypto run, that earlier kind of bull phase that occurred in the year? That was because the dollar dropped about 5%. 5% is a huge amount of money in a currency that's supposed to stay stable. The recent pullback also corresponded to that when the dollar bounced up about 3%. That means dollar strengthened. Everything that had a price tied to the dollar got cheaper. And now we're continuing the descent down. The dollar has dropped another 2% since the end of September. Dub Digital, what does this mean to me? I don't know what it means to me. What it means to you is this. As the dollar goes down, things that are denominated in dollars go up. What's also denominated in dollars? More specifically, Dub Digital, what are monetary commodities? Gold, silver, cryptocurrencies. We see Bitcoin going up from this. We see a head and shoulders forming on the DXY chart. As I'm anticipating, we're going to see a big drop again to occur, which I think will fuel cryptocurrencies and get a bounce somewhere around the end of the year or the beginning of next year. And then it continue descent, guys. This is why I'm bullish. This is why I think crypto has a lot of room to grow, because we saw something like that in 2017. The dollar dropped big time time in purchasing power, approximately 15%. Guys, we've only dropped 5% from here. At least compared to 2017, it shows that we have at least 2/3 more to go in a drop. And that is assuming if this bull run is the same size as 2017. We got a lot more money in this thing, man. We got a lot more corporations eyeing to get into blockchain. I love what I'm seeing in the macro setup. Dang, Dub Digital, you talk a lot, bro. Can we get back to Wanchain? Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. So guys, what do I think is gonna come to Wanchain here? We got to bottom out, but essentially what has to happen is the stair step. We already made our initial tries through a bunch of resistance points. We know that Wanchain can't test those points again if it's done it in the past. Let's throw another thing on here, another indicator called the ADL, or the advanced decline line. The advanced decline line basically measures the amount of unique buyers participating in buying and selling of an asset. What do we see here? The advanced decline line had dropped around this point. What occurred around that point? Wanchain dropped about 43%. That's because people were getting out of Wanchain at this point, but we've seen a nice bounce since then. So as the prices drop down, you see more investors have been actively participating in Wanchain. Something tells me they're buying this thing up. Who's they? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, bro. People are just nibbling at this thing. Why would they want to get into Wanchain when it's dropping down? It feels bad to me. It makes me feel sad when I look at my investment and I see the Wanchain going down. Well, that's just natural, guys. Y'all are human. You're supposed to feel that way. But as you get more seasoned in investing, you stop looking at this and you start looking at this. And let's talk about what's gonna get us there, guys. Wanchain 5.0 update. The Mars hard fork has been completed. Mars paves the way for Wanchain 5.0's universal trustless cross-chain bridges, which let assets from any chain take part in DeFi. Whoa. Ethereum. Say hi to WAN BTC, WAN WAN, and WAN EOS. 5.0 brings new utility to WAN, BTC, and ETH, and much more. That's what's gonna take us to these incredible percentage gains, guys, because Wanchain is actually going to make it easier for people to participate in DeFi. DeFi has been the killer app in cryptocurrency, bringing a bunch of attention to it right now. We got the homie Jack Lou over here, man, representing, promoting Wanchain 5.0 cross-chain DeFi here at Shenzhen. Big crowd, looking like a straight peace. Do your thing. I'll tell you what, guys, that looks like a winner if I've ever seen one. Not giving a crap. Love it. And this is another item that's really interesting, guys. While DeFi fans love Wrap BTC, we don't love being forced to go through with a centralized exchange like Binance to send it back to Bitcoin native chain. We don't like that. We don't like giving up our assets, guys. We don't like that. Say no to centralized exchanges and try Wanchain, WAN tokens, and WAN BTC on WanSwap for trustless withdrawals directly to BTC native chain. And check this graphic out, guys, from Apps Crypto News. Wrap BTC market cap up 27,000%. Whoa. Year to date, showing DeFi's strong growth in 2020. Hashtag BTC, hashtag Wrap BTC. Wow, really? 27,000%? This just goes to show you guys the amount of money Wanchain is targeting. This is why I think the Wanchain team has a solid strategy. Hit a centralized process right where it hurts in a decentralized world, because a decentralized alternative is always better as long as it's just as effective. Telling you what, if Wanchain gets this right, there's really no telling what could happen in terms of price appreciation. Alright guys, want to give you an update on Wanchain because I love Wandalorians always showing me support and I really appreciate you guys. Keep your eye out, man. I know that it's very tough to hold between these big swings. It goes up a lot, it goes down a lot, and I know that it's hard to keep your cool going through those. We got WanSwap dropping, and a little birdie tells me that it should happen in about 2 months or so. Right around the 5.0 implementation, guys. I just can't wait to see the fireworks that happen once these things go live. But I'm seeing what I need to see to be more confident in a crypto bull run about to take place. All I really know is I'm Dub Digital. Crypto new macro trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.